Hello and welcome to Mimo. This is the first video of a sequence of 5 where I'm going to share with you tools and tips to reconnect with your identity, reconnect to yourself, to get closer to your essence, to rediscover who you really are in the moment now. Many times we live connected, identified to who we were in the past or who we think we should be, with the aspects that we believe would fit best in this situation that we're living. So if you're going through a transition, if you're going through a period of your life that you feel lost or disconnected with yourself, with your identity, where you feel that who you are is not anymore expressed in the way it used to, that the things that you're doing are not really aligned with what you want and who you are, watch this and the next videos that I will help you to understand better what is different and what do you need to go through this transition. Well, I really need to say that this is a very hard process. It's very difficult to get to this point where you feel that you're really being able to be who you really are, that you're really grounded and connected and centered in yourself. And because of that, I want to share with you some of the benefits that I believe that going through this journey can bring to you. The first one of them is this feeling of rest in who you are, of really peace in the choices that you make and in the way that you express and show yourself to the world. And okay, why am I worried about the external things? Well, in a certain way, the way you show yourself and what you share also impact the people around you. And from this relationship, from what people will bring in return as answer from what you're expressing, is also the world that you are creating for yourself. So when you express yourself, you show yourself more authentic, it's more likely that the universe will bring things and people that are more aligned with who you really are, more aligned to what it's on your path. It also create less noise in the relationship that you have with others. Well, in the beginning might be really hard and it might create some edges that you need to go through to align and to be able to connect with people in a different way. But afterwards, when you're really expressing and being yourself, people will be also more open to express and be how they are, and the relationship might get more genuine, more true for both sides. It also helps in the decision-making process, because when you know what are your background, what you like, what you don't like, and why you make the choices you do, it makes easier when something new comes on your path to analyze it and to feel what's best for you and what is closer to your essence. You also lose less time trying to make decisions. You lose less time not being your authentic self. You lose less time trying to please others. And you get closer to what you're here to do, to what you're here to share. And of course, this whole transformation can bring you to a more fulfilling place within yourself. And I share all this with you because I believe that being ourselves and sharing what we love is what feeds our soul. And I also believe that by sharing this, your authentic and most loving parts of yourself with others can change your life, the life of the ones around you, and also the world for a better place. Great, I'm happy to have you here with me on this journey. And I want to start explaining a little bit of how this journey will look like. So when we think about a transformation, many times we think, okay, I'm here now, I want to get there. And we have this feeling of, I want a magic recipe that will bring me here to there in one step. Well, it might not be exactly like that, the way that you can make such a deep transformation and hold it and sustain it for a long time. So what we are gonna do on this journey is take a step, I will not say a step back, but a step inwards. We're gonna go deeper inside in what is true for me, what are my backgrounds, what I'm here to share, what I love, and who am I. And the importance of taking this step inwards and deep within you is to be able to have not only the excitement for making a change that a little bit afterwards can just get loose and you get lost and back to the old patterns, but really to dive in your motivations, in what drives you to be who you are, to take this step, to make this change. Knowing all this background, all this information about yourself can help you when you get to more challenge moments, not to get back to who you were before, not to get lost in the old patterns, to have something to look at and see, oh yeah, that's why I'm choosing what I'm choosing. That's why I'm doing what I'm doing. In this journey, I want to invite you and support you to dive deeply into who you really are, with an open mind and curious mind, to allow yourself to rediscover several aspects of yourself. We also will get to a point where we are able to understand what doesn't fit us anymore, what is not aligned with who we are in this moment. And at this point, I'm going to challenge you to let go of things that are not as aligned as they were before with who you really are. After that, we get sometimes to the most difficult part, that is holding the empty space that was creating by letting go all those stuff that didn't fit you anymore. And by having this space and being open, that you allow yourself to notice and experience whatever comes up, whatever emerges from within you. And when you bring to consciousness, when you understand what are these new stuff that are being born, that we start making small actions to prototype the changes that you want to create, the person that you believe that you are now. So this structure that shapes like an U, it was a theory created by Otto Scharmer. And if you want to know more, I will post the link for the book about it in the description below. I will also share within this structure several tools that I experienced and learned in my journey with you to help you to go through this process with a step-by-step that worked for me and that I hope that will work for you as well. So I invite you to watch the next 4 movies where I'll build this structure, this step-by-step, for you to get closer to your essence.